SSTV from the ISS, a bit more on SSTV, and a bit on my journey to my M0 and plans for when I've passed. By Paul, 2 Echo 0, Echo India Juliet.
Hello, it's Paul, 2 Echo 0, Echo India Juliet, or if you catch me on 11 metres or PMR 446, 26 Charlie Tango 730. Right, okay, this video is brought to you with T.E Stockwell tea. Because I like a good cup of tea, and that was the cheapest tea I could buy from Tesco, because I live in the town with the most expensive Tesco in the entire United Kingdom. It's a bit annoying, but that's the cheapest tea they had, so. Right, so this is a bit of a spur of the moment video, and this is actually the second take because I felt the first one was a bit too rambly and just went on and on and on, so I didn't really want that. So, over the weekend of the 15th to the 17th of February 2019, there was SSTV transmissions from the International Space Station, and I stumbled across this purely by chance, by virtue of fitting my QIT KT8900D to, well, basically that black box there. I'm not sure if you can see it in the video, but you should be able to see that there's an SWR meter on top of that box, which, well, also there's actually a CB antenna matching unit underneath that, although the SWR meter in question is actually a 270 meter. It's not actually for 11 meters. So there we go. So, well, what happened was, obviously, after I mounted it, I obviously powered it up, connected it to what I consider to be the worst antenna I actually have for 2 meters, because it's basically just a really small mag mount antenna fed with the thinnest coax cable imaginable. It's designed as a scanner antenna, but it can transmit on 2 meters and 70 seconds. But I wouldn't really want to transmit on 2 meters or 70 seconds with that antenna as much as possible, although I did use it for that purpose initially, until I got the antenna that's actually on the car now. So basically what happened was I was just tuning through to see what would pick up, if everything was actually working properly. Not transmitting, just receiving. I didn't want to transmit at the time. So I'd clicked onto one of the repeaters I had programmed into that, which is GB3HG. You can just cut the tail end of its ident, because I can actually hear that from here. Whether I can hit it from here or not on that setup, I think I can, but might not be able to. So by the time I tuned down to the ISS frequency, which I had programmed into the radio, I heard what I thought was slow scan TV from it. I wasn't 100% sure what it was, but I thought maybe it's SSTV. And then I tweeted about this, and then I got confirmation of this from Trevor M5 aka, who helpfully directed me to the AMSAT website. So, well, the AMSAT UK website, and I had a look on there, and lo and behold, I was right. So, the following day, the Sunday, I used the AMSAT Droid free app on my phone. I think that's what it's called. And then I calculated from my location and the time of day it happened to be at the time when the space station was next going to be going over. And I was also pointed in the direction of an app to decode this called Robot36. That's from another YouTube user whose call sign is actually eluding me. I think it's 2E0EZT. His name's Carl. He mentioned the Robot36 app. I looked for that one on the Play Store and installed it and configured it to be able to decode the SSTV coming from the International Space Station, and I was able to successfully manage to get an image, which I'm actually more than pleased about, because I've never actually got anything from the ISS before. This is probably the first time I've managed it. So I'm quite pleased with that. I put that on Twitter. I'm going to put that in the video as well, and I think I put it on my radio blog as well. I might have done. If I did, I'll pop a link to the post in the video description. I'll also pop links to the AMSAT UK website, the Robot 36 app, and a couple of other things. And that got me thinking. Slow scan television sounds like a lot of fun. More tea. That's the last of the tea. I'll have to make more later, and very good tea it is as well. Right, so back to the subject at hand, which is the slow scan television. So it got me thinking, I'd like to actually, because I've never played with slow scan television, and even in my 11 metre days I could have done it if I'd known how easy it was, but it seems to have got easier lately with the proliferation of smartphones. You don't need to take a laptop computer onto the hills with you if you want to do it from a remote location. So what I want to do is I want to have an experiment and see if I can actually do this on, well, 11 metres. I might have a listen on the 2 metre SSTV frequency and see if I can pick anything up. The moment I'm not in a situation to transmit back, because my temporary transmitting antenna, which is, well, I've got two of them. I've got a ground plane antenna which I'm going to need to change the plug on, and I've also got my dipole, which currently is configured so that when it's mounted vertically. I'd need to reconfigure it to horizontal. It's not difficult to do. I just turn the mounting part at the end. So GB3IR. So there we go. Right, so let's go back. Right, SSTV. Let's try and stay on subject here. Right, so the SSTV, obviously, it just sounds like some sort of packet data. Trying to get the words out. But actually, what it is the image being converted to data, and then obviously with the right decoder you can decode it again. That's all it is. Yeah, but you get lots of data modes out there, so if you don't know what you're listening for, then it's a bit difficult. Now, bear in mind that I've got a very mediocre setup here at the home QTH. Rubbish antenna, rubbish coax. The only thing, well, the radio's not the best either, because it's a Chinese one. So basically that means all you need really to receive SSTV from the International Space Station is probably just a Baofeng UV5R and a mobile phone. That's probably all you're going to need. Baofeng UV5R, not exactly expensive. Mobile phone, you'll already have one of them. Just download the Robot 36 app to it. Yeah, so that's actually not very difficult to do. So like I say, I'll include the image that I got in the video. Although I can always look for it on my phone now. Okay, it's just telling me that a fellow YouTuber has uploaded a video, someone I'm subscribed to, so we'll just ignore that for the minute. If I go into the gallery of my phone, that's the image I want. So, and the bit at the top. So that's what I received. I'm going to include that in the video, if I haven't already, which I probably will do. So, ignore the sellotape on the bottom of the phone. I did drop it and break it. And it's a very expensive phone as well, it's a Samsung Galaxy S8. It was alright, it's due an upgrade at the end of the year, all being well. So yeah, that's all you need. So all you need really is, well, one of these and a Baofeng UV5R. That's all you need. And I've got a Baofeng UV5R. And well, I've got well, it's UV5R C Plus technically, but it's basically just a UV5R inside. It's the same thing. I've got a nice selection of handhelds. I've got the Retavis, one that I got recently. I've also got, well, I'm going to not include that one. I've also got the Baofeng GT5, which would also do the same job. A Wuxen KDU-VD1P and my Anytone DMR. They would all work. Just to receive the ISS and the SSTV transmissions from it. Mobile, I've got my FTM 400 in the car. That would receive it, no problem. It's got a better antenna on it, but obviously I'd have to be parked up if I wanted to decode anything. So, the other radio I've got is obviously the QIT KT8900D, which I've mentioned, and the Lexin VV898, which we'll say no more on that one, because I think the pager interference might just swamp that and I won't really be able to do anything with it. Although I do have a use for that, which I'm going to cover next, because at the time of filming I'm presently studying for my advanced license to get my M0 call sign, which I would like to get in time for the National Hamfest, so hopefully get it for August and then could start operating with it for a month, because I would like to set up, just to fill in a bit of a hole, an APRSI gate, and I was planning on using the 898 for that. And because I don't think it's really much use for anything else apart from that, just basically run that off a sealed battery, charged by a solar panel, the APRS bit all handled by a Raspberry Pi, connected to my home Wi-Fi in my shed to begin with until I can get a more permanent site, which, money of course. So that's something else I would like to do. The SSTV side of things, I'm not sure whether I mentioned that I want to experiment with it on 11 metres, although there's nothing saying I can't do that. As far as I'm aware, Ofcom haven't said it's illegal to do it. I mean, if they say it's illegal, then obviously it's illegal. I don't really want to do anything illegal, to be honest, but there's nothing in the rules saying that you can't do it. I think it's just repeaters and gateways they don't particularly like to use on the Citizens band. Because as far as I can tell, there's nothing saying you can't do any data modes or anything on 11 metres. Right, so I think I've got that all covered. So I'll throw a link in to the Robot 36 app and also an encoding app, so if you want to have a go at SSTV terrestrially, then you can do. I'm not sure there's any more links on SSTV I can find at the minute. So SSTV, got that all covered. So the AMSAT UK website I'll link to, Robot 36 I'll link to, and also the encoding app, like I said. So I'll make sure they're all in the link at the bottom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this all up on YouTube. I will be putting a picture of what I've just shown in the video. It might come before or after, depends on the editing. I don't know why I'm saying that. So, right, I'll wish you 7 threes there, because I'm doing work just under 3 hours time from time of filming. It's 3 o'clock now, or it's 3:05, and I'm doing work at 6 o'clock, which is interesting for a Monday. But it's been like that for the last few days, so I've not really had a lot of time to myself. Tomorrow I've got time to myself, so I'm going to try and get another video filmed, but that will be one for my electronics channel. So I might not get that finished off today, but I'm going to get this one up to YouTube today, all being well, and we can go from there. So there's Paul to Echo Zero, Echo India Juliet, wishing you 7-3, and I hope to hear on the bands very soon, and maybe see some SSTV images from you. So if I can give that a go. Yeah, so 7-3.
Don't forget, you can subscribe to this channel and ring the bell if you'd like to be notified about new videos as I upload them. 7-3 from Paul to Echo Zero, Echo India Juliet, or 26 Charlie Tango 730 if you catch me on 11 metres and PMR 446.